844-488. This one is to wish you Sarah upon a happy birthday from Prince Bafua Samoa. And to you, Mrs. Deborah Bonnie of PURC. Okay, my main studio too. That my name is Penny Fui and Shasi and Como. National Chairman of
Fishapo, Kada.
Now what is it?
Yaminado, yet in Quo. Yamagana Funya Fishap. I'm there, I feel 2023, my first time in you.
Aye,
and
you're bad. Now, PPP to say.
Oh, PPP is strong. There, last time, they're bad, no. Yeah, discuss alliance process with the other parties.
Yeah, Mason.
Yako far. Yako very far. This year, yeah, working on documentation. As into very soon, Betty.
Very actual.
Oh, Betty. Oh, the in history. Never we see historic Robertson Ko, and I guided into year far. Different routes, but in Kofoye committed, very committed people are here to table. Says, until within the next 2 weeks, a better major announcement on the alliance front, because important because the baby and could be and Kofan can ever enter one cambu, this thing everywhere you go. Next say. Take the voice of the people, then it's up to you. Yeah, take the voice of the people. Koda, hunkita hon, pana yaba fada, yaba bomna, yaba the alternative party, Wagana meme.
Okay. Over more vijaba.
The Joshua Brukadna.
I'm a crew redani, or more to say.
You blew Yanaki who and him say about 12 hours.
Sir, and not your master is Susan Manimu.
Za,
what a man,
I didn't want to okay. So, what decided the Equay Mamma Tonka the whole of the year. The whole year.
The whole of this year.
The whole of this year.
Any albony.
I've been a many humo.
Any albony.
Not Chamajana crowd on Nasamienka. The whole of this year.
Kokrokoo panels said the whole of this year.
The whole of this year, Kadra. What if say I never could be Chaguia de Afeno Ebaye? Well, you am penny for the champion that Luma. Omu, friend say, mega sure, not a Nyagro cry. My mom watching.
I see.
Charles Kojofusu, that Lumba, Utiu, and Opay. San ne champion so town. All Lumba brothers, all over the world. Baby, will be a Papa, I tell some pass. Yeah, we've had a friend say, Indianum coming together. Now, I end the speculations, be now, Kokrokoo. So many years now, about 35 years.
Yeah.
We first met. The Edika is shared the Edika war. Osnabrück in Germany, 1985. And Sana a subtle war. Maybe a release a yaka contumen of a Goni. Well, we name German be Oldenburg area. Until near the papa, a mafi, and he can bear.
And Yamaka baby.
Yeah,
you. Now, as so can be a mukofa, a oil na buy, good for oil. No.
Oh, Kadna, I oil a semi. Are you any kappa?
Me manage hopa.
Near minimum kakra kese. A year, Ghana's oil blocks for grabs. The informer I report to. Now, say Napoleon's investors. Now, statesman so at the buy say. Ghana's oil blocks ready to be tapped. Energy minister tells investors. And now we chairman or Cavendish, United Kingdom, London. Now Petroleum Commission, CEO Dano, a year lawyer Ebet Phoebe. and technical staff from Penifo Ecobo, the energy minister Nichidom. Indeed, energy minister LED road show. The strategic road show. The Ghana oil blocks. Tuja actually we are seeing now. Now, the Tuja say you strategically in your 4 basins and 9 baby 9 oil and crude western, central, eastern, and I feel so the Voten basin. Na Niensana a woman in Nano Nina won Sumu per co and Nimu Kakra, their friend deep waters, offshore, upstream operations. Now, Voten basin the energy onshore. Inti Yan Nimu say a queer Nimu, Obinim. Penia yen hye enom ne ade se ye betu oye wa asase so ye friend onshore no na me could be kopem say Environmental Protection Agency ade bia fafa nwotu ho ene se ye no asase so ana ye no nsu ani ni nyina ba ade bobren hye ne ade ka ho enti won a ewosika dwetire a on betimi bi abewura sa adwumadie yi mu no aya no mo pe ahunu se o man no oba de bobre nhihye ahoboa ben ne yaye e de hwe oba de bobre ho nhihye no ye bo ho ban abra fa nwutuo e koso se ye nsu ani anas nsu ase anas ase so eno ti da ehu behia no na chi companies ahodo a won so eye adwuma e wo man mu na on pese o mu hunu Environmental Protection Agency yen so nhihye ne mra ye wo sebe ya onia ne ba no aboa no ho won ye adwuma nso so no ma hwese ampa nia wo mu ye no koyi anase etise nti no ne oil asemo a minim sisiye na nia wo ka se oil gold for
so
oil for gold kadna se eyedwadie na edwadie nso enyina anim se eba sika akọ a ewiase nyina edi akotene pa won a amaman a eto sika kokọ na ana won tu bie no mu disie na omude bo won bra no hwehwemu adanadi se eboa ma won sika sem ho totoye de friend economy no egina chire pintin na nkoye sika ekoba de bia no on aboa niaman aboa no utimi dane no sika utimi dane no esan de ye agudie na nyina na da ho na eboa wo eti bra ye hwe se fa nwo obo owo adwama so na ebo ni hurihuri se de epe ade be chi obeda benyane na eko sei na eko sei ni nyina kese ya hwehwe mu a nyina anim wonim afoforo etie ye nso nim se sika ne nsesan ye no de friend forest na ka ho bi pa afi nso so sika no form ko se na ho odin aba form eno nso ka ho bi ana ema fa ngo bo koso enti mpani hwe kwan pa ye befa so na no vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oditudwa eye se aban de niema ahodo bebre egu akwam na ne a eka ho bi a edi ka na editie ene se aban ehwe se sika akọ a yetu no oman mu nwumaku ahodo a eba omu betu sika akọ no on saka on kokoton e wa abanwa so enti se aban through Bank of Ghana betumi ayen hihye na yenso yenya saa gold no yato na efuaye na efuaye dia na ne na base ye kokra fa ngo e de free abanwa so a na hu nkohia pii se yeko pesika ye friend currency no dollar no na yaso an kentema de ato ye kon ho na yakwa akoto ye no yenhwe senhihye bi betumi aba yekuta gold no na won a ma fa ngo no won anigi gold no ho na ne bo ne ade na ye ma won a ade nti ne enya ne saa eti me baayi beduru no anadwo menya ne tie ifiri ha ne ko makutie mu ye menyanentie say consignment yedi kan abedu so abedu dia ene na nhihye bi e wo ho ene nanamontuo ni nyina no mrepemu no pani de batudwa na ntiasie bi a amanfo asisi enya wo mni enya but kad na de ba ko ho a mesre se yaye mamai se adwempo bi ba ne adwenkyire bi na susuye ne se ebeboa oman no na yisikasem ebe gina pintin na enkofo ha mre ya yema ho kwan ne mfa adwempo ntaachire adwempo papa ntaachire afutu sem papa bi wo ma na nsa kira ya na bibi wo mu a ebra ehia se asoman ma yenyina betwe adwena koso mpempi no ana adwenkyire bi ekopie free obi ho na anya me na ye kadnanti na ese metwe na boso na mesopa na mesɛ no bi nso kura ka nya abotra na betimi aboa nti this is the time being innovative ana ye ne ye bi da na nso so adwempo no kyerɛ sɛ betimi aboa no ne ade a ye hwɛ ni mu ne yɛsrɛ sɛ obia amfa ne ho nhyem obia amfa na adwene mmra so na ɔmampani abɛde akyire anamon a ɔmampani ama no kwan sɛ ontu mfa saa adwumadie ho yɛnhwɛ ne pay wɔ mu na sɛ si edi bi ka ho a yɛmfa bi nka ho nsakyera bi na asi wom kakra ne yɛbɛsakyera yɛasakyera nti for now oil for gold ade a Ghana tu ho anamon under the auspices of the presidency ɛno nti kakra metumi aka no sesei na menyanya mu no yie paa na meti aseɛ yi a nya mɛhyɛ da aba meba mene nana fori bɛba na yɛne amanfo abɛkyɛ na afei yɛhunu sɛnea ɛteɛ pɔte
yo yɛda ase nana fori ano pɛ yɛne Malik a ɔkasa ma boss twitwe nkɔmmɔ na ɔse first consignment na baba bɛdu ɛnra approximately 42,000 metric tons ɛno aba bɛdu ɛwɔ ha se na ɛkyɛ sɛ good for oil no ahyɛ ase ɛyɛ adwuma no ɛgya wole mu a mabinti wɔ adwenkyerɛ wɔ
nada me da ase bebree ɛna ɛkɔ US a wɔwɔ baabi a wɔfrɛ Fort Knox US California Gold Rush na ɛgya wɔwɔnya wɔ gold no they have saved wɔ gold ɛkɔ Fort Knox a gold ɔwɔ US amani nyinaa no wɔn wɔasi baabi a wɔ store wɔ gold na awo so wɔ gold awo sɛ ɛsɛ in store ɛde kɔ di exchange ɔyɛ me na kakra nana hwɛ yɛnyim the raw value of gold ɛna yɛnyim the processed value of gold ɛna yɛka wɔ ɔman mu dɛ yɛ exports nyinaa no ɔdɛ yɛ add the value to your exports yɛ add the value yɛ to gold no na yɛda akɔsesa for oil nti the price of gold ɛkɔ foma ɛbɛsesa more gold na ɛda exchange for oil now something is not adding up something is not adding up a crowd they be say you want to be a man I pay there today one US was store good one California gold rush na good when you in no what bon by the value behind the currency oma we sika ni mu yedin because at that time the sika paper sika na ewo not the backing to that sika no or you good says here Ghana yet to go that must still faswa or that me the fact that says here yes is a good yeah they exchange for oil they never gains nanya the dollar ninety but the gold only valued in dollar term and it's a gold no cool it's a dollar currency no cool me who how or change the structure of your economy. Barter system. In this case, the key companies are what to good. Ono na you best stop one from exporting the good. Na ya toha. Abain beto good no Ghana. Na abain the good or the exchange for oil. Private people now what to good you don't know how many ounces will say they are way to. You don't know. And also, how are you going to regulate that? Now, I'm mentioning the process here engaging. Other one my deep consultation on these processes.
Deep explanation and not consultation.
The consultation with the players, with the citizens, na entire CE.
No, then that should be deep explanation.
Semantics, yeah, the
semantics.
You hear there. Wobaba na one my yehu in church. Able to aji yehu. What is the value of this?
Okay.
Because in the surface there, nenu adono. There are questions no doso. Nenu adono. Different countries are storing gold.
Now
if you are saying that you need, is it 180 million metric tons of oil per month? Now the gold no be exchange the cost of 180 million metric tons of oil. Now on your small thing. Nana, mathematics, on your BBI, you can just say there or something tiny. And the other thing there, Oman Penina Bedicino, on who lead this process, and is the economy, finance minister, Bank of Ghana, and will lead this process. The reason why me be said them there, Nana, he is not any position holder in terms of the economic situation at your woman. You there finance minister and what policies. You there BOG and what regulate fiscal space now. So who is doing this? Because they say if it is BOG, what you the man here? BOG for no with the home command. Another the finance ministry, another all ban will be the home command. Because you see, the man, I think there is set to be up for downfall. It's like a separate policy of government. Economic sector not led by key economic institutions. Now, there or a vice president who demand the anima. Nana, me sometimes these are the things that or the way you're careful institutionally, because who is going to take the responsibility? Say Azia and Kuya. Who is taking the responsibility for this? Because to say that we are taking our gold to exchange for oil, different from dollar, is the gold not priced in dollar? The value of the gold internationally, LME market, is it not priced in dollar or priced in CDR? It's priced in dollar. So taking out gold, is to me is the same thing as taking out the dollar, because it is priced in dollar. The equivalent of the gold is equivalent to dollar. Say mentasa one brand one change, because some of these things now make a say yes surface understanding that is not adding up. Now yes policy of other countries in relation to gold, the storing of gold. Also, it's not adding up. Anyway, until we need more information on these things, now you have to move forward as a nation about it. Only in America for now, because we need the literature, the full literature on this. Make more deeper analysis on the matter, but on the surface, on hitting me on top of head awareness, these things we must reevaluate it. And I hear more deeper analysis on this matter for you and I citizens in the year 2 because he's here fully there. Into your pede more or information on this na yetum yedi hunko.
Nana Fori and what's in and can 0244 488 obey to me Edward Chabana yakin kind and also so Eddie amount.
But Kadna,
Yes, offer.
Enough for you. I'll say the same thing, say, what's the $100 now? There be antisa. Gold, no. What they back call a man on in Wakoton, $1. Yes, sir. But gold in ye, gold are you to know, and ye Ghana deal, ye Ghana government deal. Your shares in the womb percentage kakrebi, no mutia. Enti companies now. One a year good in a humana, Omodeba Quaman on near cotton. No. And I say, for my waha. If you won't cut in cities waha. What do I say? Ha, near the acco at a bank rate. And say, only one a coffee oil never need come out. Do baby, they are forced to buy $100 you unauthorized places in Omniade. And son of woman, a quantum no crowd or mope. Eti ti said okay uni literature no me anso makase yansa na me kotie mu yie na ma but adwempo atachi ne se wo ade e betumi aboa wo ama wadi odwa US a wo kase wo mu boa gold an and oil e kase kura wo mu wo bibre wo fom bibre at the point in time they have to release said COVID time no more about 2021 or so. America released over $1 billion barrels of their reserves. Gold, do baby, they release. Yes, I said when here. Now him say Russia will gold chain will be our the whole world. Yes, Russia will gold stock a chain. America a chain. It does not matter. Now, Bank of Ghana. I started building up Ghana Gold Reserve. Say you can over the whole years, it drew 2020 thereabout. Bank of Ghana shots yes consciously. You building a gold reserve. You can't numbers nature about one. Now you need gold reserve. Your system kakrebi. The information came up. Our takrade abra Honorable Dr. Ochedako and then Penifode. Gold Expo program ne ba share so eno ti no say yenya hunumu me no ya adwen say yenya ntiase yenya hunumu na stakeholder but nkutawudi akoso bebre
as always on say eno ne MPP for mo ha ba kwa manfo aka mu se mu beti se mu nti se mo an mo ya dia enchechire mu kra mo de beba mani party mo ase ehunu tiri mu poeta ade na chi de bekom de nkom ni ade na eno so entokwa
enti kad na on sabeka na yakoye ni but mama ehwe yatu ana mo edikan niema be kofom niema be yi me person obeye optimistic than the usual pessimism no yankoye ni shall be well.
It shall be well.
There
be just okay.
Hey, oh, there, sir. Oh, no, and yeah, or we are thinking, I know you're poisonous. But so what counters who, yeah, we are the money read table. We are in a difficult mess.
Or been a cow.
There, it is, yeah.
We
are in a mess. A finance minister Nazinya will agree that we are in a mess. Because we are in a mess. Yako IMF. Because we are in a mess. External domestic bond restructuring. My say individual people are who do bond. What's our restructure? What's Wuska? My say there's a violent reaction to the Madi because math quotations there, it can wipe out the entire middle class of Ghana. We are in a mess. Onuntina Bibi Ba, yes, with speculation there, this can be more mess. Because Yentase, we have no me.
Tia won't ask the money mess, and I say you have reasons to believe that you are a money mess.
Oh, and yeah, and I my background here. The economy is in a mess. If the economy is in a mess because of policy, our borrow, yentimi ntua sikana ye borrow. That time was for catching there, yen share na obey. And it is obi that war. Ukura, oh yeah, second one, and now you begin to ask more questions.
Mate.
As I said, now this individual bondholder issue. Emi now, you talk government bond as I was the safest form of investment. Now talk government securities, government bond, no source on ye safe. Now they will restructure private government bond. Nana. Oh yes, serious matter. Only thing at this issue about the gold for the oil, me raise the issues. Because look, it's a South year gold. Now yeah, Nana, isn't the problem the restructuring of the agreements on the gold? Now, we as Ghanaian citizens here we get nothing from this. And no problem. It is the structure of what we have done for these companies. Nyashi won't be peanuts. Now, the problem. So in buying the gold, let's say was structural defect. You are not realizing money from the gold. You are not making money, proper money as a nation from the exploitation of gold or exploration of gold. Whatever. So what is the use? So to me, that's why I miss it there. We need more information because to me, fundamentally, we should go back to fundamentals. Yeah, with the ABI, we have been able to agree on the restructuring of the gold. Last time we say the Minister of Minerals and
Lands and Natural Resources.
That's a natural resource now all come about how we don't own anything in the gold, and the companies own the majority lion's share and all of that. That is the discussion I think that we as a nation, or they started from that point. Now you build onto it. Because at the same time, you have to, the gold is dealt with in dollar terms. A TRCD equivalent or a dollar terms.
Those gold for oil matter has been explained over and over again. Those who are pretending to be asleep can never be woken up. That allow them to just sleep. Sampai also mamunyina afishapa.
And to a patch there, opinion moi or station, or yeah, lawyer, or in so many things. And they try to say that opinion him what is happening.
No. And it's not referring to me. Who pessimism who express
pessimism
you and now person tells this thing has been explained over and over and over. See, I'm explain it person better.
I mean, if there's a veggie feather and better
yes, of course. Hey. So you always need further and better particulars, but the fundamentals are there. It's clear. Say, your bed $6 na your debe kwakoto oil nebe. I didn't think I to gold no ha. Na yemfa which no ni stable. Gold a stable currency. The most stabilized currency obenya a gold. Even though prices don't fluctuate, but very limited. Brano biya ne huri. No. What they compare the actual currencies now. Gold price bet me at now for it be about 2 years, 3 years in a run. So now for more yes, I agree with you, sir. There have been problems here and there. I agree. And nunti necessary find solutions. Yen timint na ho na yemfa yensa nwu yeti na yensua wabra solutions bi betimi aboama yapeja ye ho. Nti and menya worried kra. Ne ehwe ne se Ghana fo ebenya fa anwo ne ebeto na anya aboden pi na affect ne ma aka. If you say fa anwo boye den a affect almost bibia aduan prices ne ade nyina eno na aban no hwehwe se yebetu ho anamon na ya nti cardinal also first consignment number
yes enra
aba okay yenhwe free sabre nko ne yenhwe na afi tima yebetumi ama na team yemfa mpa bonta achi na no na achi no na for retenase na meso mentenase obi antenase yewo bibibi ade ka ho ebeye anana mu bi etu ebeye eyi bi free me ade bi kan going forward no na yemfa nchichire yaman.
Mate. Now for any other issue on my table this morning, road contractors and individual bondholders up in arms with government and afi reshuffle and matters arising. Does it meet you?
No. Yet today, and also a financial sector restructuring. Woko attack abanse security companies and the security exchange company. Why invest in sika in government through the contractors, roads, bridges, schools, smarter water system, electrification projects. Companies invest in sika in government bond. Wama government contractors sika to go and do work. And Aban refused to pay the contractors. As a result, all the liquidity issues, all the bread these companies. At that time, Security and Exchange Commission said they are not debt collectors. GoCo Securities, at that time, what total portfolio? 67% of what total portfolio and what they support to government bonds. Why would they do that? It's too much. Says here we are learning that the finance minister's company, Data Bank, has invested 90% of Wosika with government bonds and government securities. They came to say it. And so you collapsed one company for supporting government business, bonds and securities. Contractors, local Ghanaian contractors were given money, were completing projects, were raising interim payment certificates. Some of them, about 8 of them. Ebimudi 30 million. Ebimudi 50 million. Ebimudi 5 million. Now, one company, I invest about 4 billion Ghana cedis in government securities. They say, you won't pay the money. And in not paying the money, you took away their license. Now, see, our data bank has come out today. Also, they are unable to pay investors or liquidity challenge. But 67% in what the man, a contractor, a government bonds and securities. What's 90-something plus % of their portfolio? And what they had imagine. I could create a stability fund to bail out your companies. About 15 billion, we are being told. Bail out companies. Now the same what was our year announcement they wait to about 90% of the contractors. Says here contractors now find the voice that won't work out. Wosikana is still locked up. And it is being supported by Data Bank itself, who is saying that Wosika Wadama Abaino, they are not being paid their money. Nana yenti them issuing that. But so how come they yet to chrome her? Now on one hand, if you a business and empower and now when you now empower some no may destroy your company. But the very people, I say away referees and players, I want to say they are going through worse things. Look, a brand as you could go close, they will close what doors walk for long vacation on the holiday. SEC says no way They won't allow them 1 year, 1 year. Now, Nipako head the SEC. No, you're vice president at Data Bank. Reverend Obama Tete was vice president at Data Bank. And to another company, Onko Gwin, Onko J, license, Onguno, but Obize, Obokako Gwin. When the same prevailing conditions are now over for Gold Coast Securities, or the same conditions prevailing for Data Bank. Data Bank, you're worse than what Gold Coast was going in at the time. 90% of our portfolio are government securities. Now, the safest investment you can do in the whole world there, buying government bond. It used to be. The safest investment was buying government bonds, investing in government business. Next will be the 67% that Kokrokoo invest in government business. It's about so much of his portfolio invested in government business. Now will be catch or the 90% of Niska are invested in government bonds. Honestly, in country there, it is too much. Or close it down the offices, or your remote control offices. Or no, you agree. But when the other people were asking you of the same thing, you Reverend Obama Tete, Vice President of Data Bank, you did not see there. It was right to save these investment houses, security companies. But says here you are protecting your own. When Data Bank has gone through the same thing, that one, and is it not the same contractors? The same contractors, government bonds, government investment that companies have invested in them. The same people that you close down other investment houses due to this. But the same situation is prevailing today. And now Data Bank, one about out about to when you move there are some oracle doing. And so that one is it, or you cool. That one is it, yet you share fun. Yeah, they are bailing one out. That one is it. BBI a fine. But mentasi there, Ghana na yet no, or you 2 Ghana na. Or you 2 Ghana na. Ain't may have a policies, or you're good for some people, but the same policies on you good for others. And then it won't go for what interested parties taking these decisions. So if the contractors are saying they haven't been paid, they have not been paid. And so why the roads are being used. Schools no more from a team. In sure why more from there's any or no. All the projects are all very important of government. Why handover? Why raise it? What interim payment certificate? Or why complete the project? You know, what's the car there? And so it said do in the contracts now. It will be maximum 6 months. Maximum 6 months. We are down 10 years, 8 years, 7 years after the completion of the work. Still these contractors. Now I blame those contractors. And you all kasa nana it could be one more would you maybe you and then now me say now true already. No nana system no until them kasa bebre afi na egbe one or kasa because we will all suffer for it. Because them Reno, if they were able to open their mouths and come out and tell the truth, I think the decision of collapsing businesses are the only fourth business here and there, or investing in government securities, or investing in government contracts, or the Sikadema local contractors, they won't call it or build the capacity of local Ghanaian businessmen to make money and to keep the money here. For the first time, there was a boom. Local contractors were building what the course. I can name you so many contractors today. They are contractors today because of Gold Coast Securities support for them and what businesses. But they should stop treating me like a prostitute. I know fan over catch me there. Nana, we are with you. We are sorry. This. And they don't know you. They don't know you. Ebina wabai Yankopon on any bibiako. The same exact conditions, factors that afflicted other security exchange companies are the same ones that are afflicting Data Bank and Co today. And they are saying that Data Bank and Co, what's 90% was kind of what they say, are buying a 90% versus 67%. That time, no was want to be that. Owing somebody close to 4 billion in China cow, liquidity crunch, people coming for their money. After to office, mean the same pressures that you are facing. Your crapone was times 20. You facing all of these things, You came not to support us, Abai. It was yesika. You catch a SEC, the evidence number one. I was saying, evidence, and so debt collectors, Kokrokoo Wuskafi, a finance ministry, and a Bank of Ghana.
Nana for watch your hoko, Kakra.
Oh, we have. As you know,
Metiasia, but
me paint the picture today. Picasso picture now. You paint
Picasso near day.
What is good for the goose? Ganda is good for the goose. Look, you can't say the conditions now are prevailing. Contractors have not been paid. Or your truism, or your fact, into me go around it. Why one of what this academic contractors now want to work out? Or your local Ghanaian companies and what this kind of amount. So how can I there make ska to a contractor that on execute a project? Why execute a project where we raise the interim payment certificate? It's in Chia. Since Data Bank is going through challenges. The CEO of Data Bank is telling us that the more than 90% of NISCA that question. Government bonds. But this person now, the finance minister has gone to the August House of Parliament to create more friendly stabilization fund for companies. These times we will go through distress. When you liquidity, they can fall on this fund. And so this thing can be done. I said they should collapse Data Bank. They should take their license. They should do the same thing they did to other security companies. But me, I don't wish bad on them. I don't wish bad on them. If they are going to go and give stabilization fund to Data Bank and its investors, they should apply that stabilization fund to Gold Coast and its investors. All these people. Not contractors. Because you see, contractors, answer never discard fee. Those companies, the whole contract document, many contract if you are buying. And conform share no way preliminary who there. I am part or contract one man will throw back to the awarding agency there, joint payment certificate that a hana mekoji scanner into account only. In purchase a bit scanner, pay it into this account. Into a friendly joint payment letter. Or bind the awarding agency there. You are there. I also call. Or there also call. Now it make sure that the thing is paid into that account. Into honor or yesika, it's your contractors are a honest cannibal. And then the money will now come back to those institutions, that will provide liquidity. But CCIS accord those people were licensed to operate. And others now will face the same situation. Honestly, you won't take away their license. This is a whole. There is some double doing, some to face a EB day that we need to improve on.
Kana Nana the agenda fifie by. But you can't blame him if he say Omubi also or the Gold Coast, Gold Coast. Maybe a chum na and any brism papa. But then still I when brism and to defeat with the answer if you by.
Oh, you're in court.
You are in court. On a commission what me as you see. I come in what me as you say, Nana Tobo na Bibrini adina. You already would ask Marco Jacob.
I take Ghana 40.
Oh, tea.
Ghana for
you raise court contempt of court.
I haven't discussed the matter of the court.
I know what discuss. In fact, analysis in Umuho, not discussing no. Now, how do you analyze what I want to discuss? It's a dangerous terrain. I agree with your friends, and I sympathize with your frustration. All right, but then, as I'm no court. Now, Sisi Abu Bonkrof within Vice President Wahanum Niade. Well, I just said you may not have the
Vice President.
What's the Reverend Obama or your Vice President war? Data bank.
Fact, statement of fact.
Na me case, I also more Vice President anyway.
No, make the case of Vice President Baumia. Vice President,
that be the subject matter. The subject matter. Say, your Maya Sema, and you know, but the subject matter.
Reverend Obama Tete, yes, Reverend Obama Tete.
And I'm so to bro, and pay. You risk contempt of court. Now, one here, none so quiet for fro. Yes, sa bond, the individual bond, and money menina. We are in a position, baby, I do know. Yenina, as of mine, and you find solutions to Sebaya, a bit PFM. And yani kasem say, will be investment. Now, I could do Pempenswa, restructuring. And yes, people are going to lose home investment crowd altogether. But according to Finance Minister, Nimpenifun Shisha on the Abano, the Enseka, when it does see Triana Fiwi, anyway, and a restructure. So, Nina Muno, Nkutahudie, any senior, Yanis Afuna, affected, no. Authorities in this Afuna affected, no. About Sinkunya, Betchim, Betiase, na Yanya buying, no, a idea here, papa. Minim say, and penning 50 precopen for our policy, ma. Kutahudia koso, but further, a friend is say, stakeholder engagement, a idea here, papa. Na nipante near maybe I see ye. Na in free pepem, and nipen free pepem, can say yes. Minso contribution, it be a bit me a dear boy or mine canconi. Na a cobase, ya rubbishi bibia, sa, as you say, ye need. Timebia, ye mine near when you want. And only dear now, Uncle Chaye. And now, what they back with Trasu? Okay, now I can road contractors. When himself, I dear back with road contractors, Jumano, to be an amicrana, Miam Shishimema. Near Tennessee, you never end. When I shall see her, won't end it. A Jumano ye be, no one near T.S. can be. Now, feel ye be goom, near T.S. go. If he said, they be a die. You demanding good roads. New roads, I see a building. Old roads are, as I say, you maintaining. I say, they be a rada. Half we here roads, a half we here, Until a bar acquiring dear. A idea, no one's my home, Mr. Papa. Road contractor, dear, or dear Juma, no boy so much, you know. Oh, ye, Nabia was saying, Juma for. Intibra ye tiada dano na ebi wugum ne bigu. So it is not as if say abayin tia scam road contractors cry. Nana that assertion is not correct. And you're right. There are many times sikaba na releases ba ewo Ministry of they say roads and highways payments so on ye no on ye kopim say sikana besane ye hwe afoforo anim. Enti as at now Ministry nene mpenifo hwe animu releases ebeba and that this budget the ebeba bia no na 1 years can be minister kai or say you be aban be hwe say you be 2 years can mu dodo na ade ama road contractors indeed na year 2022 ye nyina anim 2022 nya ekomu ani ade afi na ya budget releases no ne ade beba nti mesre as much as say won di yaw ase omusu tua wan kafo ka me no ya adwen papa na afe continuously adwuma ya de ama won so betimi aye ama ho aba mfaso no ama o man no eno so beba wonim say na sen ya di nkuta ho bi afa loss and damage ye wiemu sachrae e de ba bebrebe climate induced loss and damage ye hwehwemu na ne hu say akwan ya de a ka ho bi papa Cardinal, for I been say, my baby bosia $20 million or Nana for you. Media Bayer acquiring 100-kilometer road. Minim say in fear bears a duno. Na kwan no betimi atena ho aboayen. Na lifespan e bi en fear duno. Na my gisa abusia 20 million abeye sa kwan no asaban. Na beye kwan ni bewie na nsubra ni bi beto ana bibi besi na enye oman no fault enye nipa fault na kwan no fa ahohoro agu akọ so what in China the obekan so obefra aban say aban me kwan na sentisan beye mame ana me kwan enye but obi adwen koso say $20 million makobo bosia de abeye ehunsi hu ka ho no eno na ahohoro kọ no enti yebu akunta se aban no ayusu $20 million bosia afe yebekwa ni abusa se sika no crowd ye de yewre fi se ode eguso oye kwan na nsu brani bi ato ahohoro saa kwan ni nyina akọ enti se mpo ne contractor no kona ko gina ona ko bisa se contractor adwuma a wo ye a wo je hu sika no ewo hia wan hwie kro onya bi na ode akire we nyina ye niam ye ntwe ya adwene nkoso na yekoye nim ne hu behia se ye bomodena se aso eye proper say ye road contract no ana asaban kraje a sa insurance component ewo adwuma no mu no ye be hyem kene be ye adwuma na efi say loss and damage ye climate induced obi anu otuaka the whole Africa your insurance penetration is about 4%. What the bag and crowd there nature say less than 4% insurance penetration. And this we are buying human nominee idea. Sa security exchanges in university women contractors in the Cardinal, it goes beyond. See as a contractors say can answer me. Say Obi an ko jina na kwan na dia wa yesuntia all dan abanka. Cardinal wan hwe ya. Ebi okra obeka say na we adwuma be na aye na. So na indeed o ye adwuma no. Within a period of time 2-3 years kwan betimi ahohoro akọ ama ayi monchimonka se bridge kura ase nyina betu ana binom susu kura adwuma ye nano galamse yesi ne binom bridge bi ase kura no nkrofo kotu galamse ni nyina ya de a ekutia ye papa ye boka oman ne hwiri sika ewo saa ne ma we nyina ho enu nti mekoso aka se yenya abotre road sector yade hiama omane kanko yie papa na kana contractor no odeka ne homete ebi kura famu anya yare bi no famu anya yes ya homete sem situation ayewom eno no enti as much as possible sika bia beka road minister se bia no contractors musika no se nyani nyina no betumi atua mampo a dodo kese ne wo mu no musabeka na monsusu manya home kakra ba se ye bi nyina betu yensa akowiem ne aka se the adrede dabi achia ne mui esina bebu nyina ade o de ba ko bi soto na se de
pressure phone
okay na numpo de say o mampani na mrama no tumi na ye betimi atena studio ha me ti aye ya wo we ho
ehia mpokra
unza
yeah ebale
opa wonya
born holders
resafo president
nizo ya ontia
president not so ontia o mre ani anamuntu esotu enti no ne de ya banche nyeso onka so ontie onka sa
President Akufo na reshuffle the men kan wan
na for president in kanchira so onti obia de metwe cardinal adwen sisu ne se ya de a obi ehwe animu obia
unim boy enso enim hwe ofazo ati asem ne da
batida
oni e de ahye onza ubu ba enso e na etim na ubu una we a driver no yeso na yete bus no
wo ho kwanza obisa na emom se ase ye bre no sometimes ya na adibi o ha ye pen ye brim
oh mfiesia de enye yebre mfiesia de enye yebre
Ethiopia
na oh nti kan na beso e nyina ka se mfiesia ni aban no mu nsachira bia mai oh kadna oh enti me bo ministers nu bi na abakọ nom ne ade nu bi nkyire wana any afoforo abem
asama majority members ena minority members de koto n'enyim
omu mfanya omu mfanya
omu de koto n'enyim
na de koto n'enyim me just omu de aja
the man in white akache ye nyina the man in white
ana bu gogofu
kana what's the man in white must go
kana mo flag bearer shepe
me na me kan
Iti mo ba sa de ban kro na na akwa na ebi be sa be ka ho
se nyame boa na onsusu wangaza obekọ bidia kana se nyame adom na so wangaza obekọ bidia
na so me menka mo
ebi abeyankura oh na fori wa he chiro betu anya agye nsachira
za
o chiro betu agye party card
yes wo ko ma me hu ansa
de hia ni se meko general secretary o JFK ho
wo ko ma me hu a
me kwa na ka kana on a more serious note on say democracy na eyedodo amamu nhihye ne ade eduru sa konwa ta adehye pre na adehye be pre no niwa mawom agya wom ne ho ahwanum ne ade nyina nti mpani be boso na koduru pempenso bi a ede ebenya baako nipa so far ozo anya nipa se nkron wanya nipa nkron okay assuming say ampani ampa
after president Kofoso ahena be
assuming say
but as mo ba mu am democracy ni ye adwuma chen mo opposition no
well
after president Kofoso ahena be
ebre bia ne ho ayi sutebre ne ho ntade se na ayi pebre so ene ho ntade se but one say ya bro won be gina no ebro numu a party no won hihye se ye bedi kan akọ abatro so asone so amena beduru num ya ye bi pen enti se we na buru num a nya de em nwanwa ye betimi adikan akọ na ya asone so abeduru num na o bedi kan num no akọ gina for the final but whatever it is the entia ya na umma kwan ma obia o kari ne ho hwe no susu se obe pese obe gina bi na e mansuo nyina nipa yampi ana ni nyina akoda eboama ye kan ho abomu na yatu anamon as a political party baako ne yakosa no na no susu ehia na ebeye na afori paganity na ya kantra sinsu ase ya mama yekum tna dabi no ne ade a na de abufihyew eba enunti kwan na beda ho na wonim se coping bra general secretary obenya tumi every national executive say council ho say ye makwan na ye mie nominations no bi opeso gina de ne krata bebe bia sabre ni nyanuru ya de nyina ye moguo de friend speculations no any ade eti e hopeful o hope say obi betimi adwogo a bedru time
say aye wo honorable Boache Jakun Kwabena J Japan Francis Adanimo Kofi Konedu Apreku ozo no say hwan ono say mabondin no Kennedy Akompreku Japan Joe Gatti Alan Kojo Chematin Dr. Usu Afri Yakoto and after Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
omunyina ye new patriotic party ma omunyina wo eniso ade hunu
and dem na mbachire
o mepeso mbaso nti e de ebe yim baako na me de me hu boxer akọ ringi mu onko ekra atoto nsa ayi training ya na dru se tokwa na be baso no abre na ese ne corner etwene betna se nyeza yebekuno
my Tyson say obi our plan until the ring you know what when you born really that
na was our
first point now planning
enti honorable Kokrokoo
yes sir
enti say politicians ho mo kopri di bre bi sa no a dia na ya na emma mo de measure hu say ade we say me me wa chance But because I'm the metia pan say, oh, na party for no frame, a command say memra near the
no. Na me chairman or bantamano.
Cause Obibenya zero.
Na me chairman or bantamano. Na ebra candidates as aspirants ne can omiye dun so ne ade no. Sebasa ne ye chairman of chairman. Tibantama ye sorry. Shanty region. Minim say regions no so. Nti constituency chairman nyina kan ho bom. Na ye chairman ti chairman of chairman. Na basa na won aspirants no ba na ombedi nkuta ho a na becha na typically your chairman for me no be na net ya chairman ya nti uni ya you ti aka ye wo cardinal so cardinal wadi awie wadi ba bia cardinal wawie nti no na ye no wadi nkuta ho anti da ho kwa within about 3 minutes dey bia na for so happy opa na worry wawie ba bia eti sa ye de wawie sa nti no
na awie
nti wo no kotena se na kotena fie ni ade a na wo kakaya ya na se unkura
eti ona bu fu memeti hei na se si amaba mo ho na mo se na yawo unim ball crab botcha samojan unim ball botcha ye fe ni se Messi Cristiano Ronaldo
na hwe wo
yefu na so meti he me hwe
na wa hwe wo yefu
na me hwe me hu enzibi wo se ya we jamsi de
ano de yawo ano de yawo ejira wo so
amafo agugodro
ejira wo so ba ebi susu ye daeson bi o abeso dae
na dae nya na ye ho adwuma sa
nene Reverend Kojo Reverend Beka Church say dae de unya so a so ye ho adwuma
ye so obi so kra de Kojo nsafoa
ejira me kan say until say ye be be nomination o ye o da kra ya ga say na ya cardinal so be gina oh eti until say general secretary be ba kwan penny be man kwan na ono so be choro de aba say afedi ye be nominations wa wo pese wo gina bia no bra wa be nya akokuduro akotua sika na ye bodine no na we don't krata abeko no na afedi ye bedi ho nkoma na ye de ho nkoma but for now there yam fan say obia ekire no bobre obia ekire no bobre na senia ye new patriotic party ye ne ma no esi ahenefo no onim de pa o
Kojo nsafo an
ye delegates onim de pa
wow
enu nti eduru wa
ono oyefa o constituency ben
Kojo nsafo a
minti ni dinda o
kad na hwehwe
I say please till obi one man please don't denigrate Kojo nsafo. He's a serious contender.
Wow.
Oh, openi Kojo nsafo we
dey number 10 oh.
We dey mpawche wo enye mebo apayo mani nsan me na menim na mente so se wo ba nti we dey openi Kojo nsafo a mesra ofache me.
Na ke huni mfoni nso a ke no so beboa.
Huni no.
Da bi me chese menim no kra me nka. But sense of what they mean pi ba akokra no me mate to Kumasi High School. Enti who dey mu na making said the man we am from so they say who now we hear pictures nu na now keka.
There be make them kan nyina make kan obi trim.
Enya newspaper pictures.
Wait. Make kan nyina obi trim.
Na Mr. Safwa camp o momodi ana.
Make kan nyina obi trim.
Na mu hu cardinal na onfa nka hu we.
For instance, o hwe graphic pictures of that to am mo bonchiro. Dr. Uswefri Yakoto, the leading candidate, number 1.
Oh, yeah, they?
Leading candidate.
Dr. Who?
Monsha, a year saying.
Oberton, bro.
Tobase. New crusading guy.
I can't have one.
Can you crusading guy, never informer? Who said top MPP gurus?
Really?
Obu Rutumano. Dr. Uswefri Yakoto. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Oberton,
Botre, Nana Fuya Semba to Obuasi. Alan Chematin, Kennedy, Japan. Boache Jakum, Kwabreje Japan, and Afi, Francis Adenimo, Dogate Crank ha. Sir. Pictures and Amedeka. The other room and no.
Okay.
Fancy, maybe I want to yachi.
Until Mompa is a brainy beduno.
But who could you for a picture I have sent me? Why?
I am a
wow, Kukufuya.
Kata. Nia osede o message no the contact kan ho
empacho ai
ene na hona Honebabua.
But Kana.
What is Sampai? Sampai menyo rofu kumase. Over to what?
Zamba minyane.
Wasi na me kwa wantemase. Me si nipa ne de kwadwo nsafoa. Me peni picture di safoa na me hu bi da anase. Sampai Honorable Sampai Jarof no.
What's mayor?
Hey, Radic Rice. Anyway.
Nana.
Yes, sir.
So, individual bondholder situation.
Oh, none yeah.
Nana for my pon.
Not for it. Not for it.
I am eternal.
Nana for
But individual bondholder situation.
Not for it.
And you there one consult to one.
Not for it.
President to car 1 month ago.
Not for it.
Nana Kese, please, the Cardinal. Don't attempt to put a ceiling on the number of potential flag bearer aspirants. As for my NPP, everything is possible. Trust me. Kokrokoo may even join the race tomorrow. Say Obama, you and Samuel Brambo, you are not correct this morning at all. Anyway, Mapon. Ya ponse ni nuane ko fie.
Ya that's it. Obi an ko fie. Studio Rajini studio.
Majimi studio.
Na me pete me.
Yes sir.
Individual bondholder
platform su ko break and ye beba back.
Okay.
And then you made the platform beba.
And then you mre ho.
Me say mama wa mane amenya asem.
Mate.
Your platform su ko break yaba.
Me badodo.
And then so ye be share.
And the platform one there me bana me beka. Individual bondholder situation. Individual member platform.
Reverend.
Nana member platform.
Reverend.
When invite me. Nana me a panelist. Remember me.
Reverend. When a cardinal. Say then you nim na mu invite na for the platform.
At this point, my life is under threat. Mama mnyumbi na menkowate. Be away there, me Archbishop Crane himself. Your Grace, have a blessed week. Maybe I'm a ring we are seeing. Apart from beer, woman be a beer, I'm in. It's woman be a wife. Dr. Varadexian or Permedas. Kennedy Asantio say Esquire, Medasio. As of Kojas and Medase. Stephen Bar for Peter Squire, Pretty Joyce. Small boy danger is a Kokrokoo. Nanaya Konedo Mama Africa. Mammy Biama Quaffo. A friend Nanaya Kesu with me a friend the Cardinal. Metremu Emma Ghana's morning voice, Chairman General Kwame Safakai. The Royal Baby Nemo track of Mr. Premobeto. And as some Janko Mobeba, Odia Hinkai Betanase. Don't see a Casebonechi. Mickey Betanase, Nongoche, Casebonobeba. The platform. The first edition for the year 2023 will be on the platform show. I enjoy you, Mrewai. A friend and I are kissing the Cardinal. With the Radiasum Yajamo. We be drinking Macramo.